All right, gentlemen, let's go. So, relationship focused men will eventually get dumped. So, this video is probably going to be titled something to guys that are focused on girls all the time. There's a few key things that I want you guys to understand. First of all, she won't trust you because when you are relationship focused, you're acting feminine. Now, there is, a time and a place for that. But what happens is guys, especially when they fall in love, which is point number 2, and this will be in the description box. So if you guys want to take a screenshot of this, you can. When guys act like that, and again, remember this, it's always when a dude falls in love or he's insecure. Okay. That's when he gets goofy. That's when things go wrong because he's acting feminine. He's acting too feminine. All men and women have feminine and masculine energy inside them, but one is going to dominate the other. Okay. For us men, it should be mostly masculine energy and this much feminine energy. It looks like I'm groping a titty. It's great. But what's happening is this is happening in our society today. Okay. And now they're trying to quote unquote make men and women equal, but it's total crock of shit. Okay. And women are starting to realize it because they're like, man, all the guys I date are fucking needy and weird. And then they'll go after men who are a lot stronger, but those men are all dating multiple girls or they're not looking for relationships. So girls are fucking confused too. They're like, what do I do? Always happens to guys who fall in love and they get goofy and they get weird because they're trying to hold on to a woman instead of let her go, let her be free so he can work on himself. The funny thing is, it's a total paradox, but that's how it works. The funny thing is, fellas, the more reserved and carefree you are about your relationship, the more you can work on the stuff that you want to work on and do what you want to do. If I was totally relationship focused, then I wouldn't be able to grow my businesses the proper way. I'd be focused on what she's doing. It would make no sense. So what you guys need to do is you guys need to have some sort of grand goal, some sort of plan. Okay. So again, she can't trust you because you're acting too feminine and you need to start acting more masculine. Okay. There's nothing wrong. So the first thing is that you need to understand too, is there's nothing wrong with being a fucking man. Okay. You're going to get bombarded by bullshit media today telling you being a man is toxic, even though women can't define toxic masculinity at all. It's hilarious. Ask a woman to define what that means. What's a toxic? What's that mean? So they'll be like, well, it's okay. So how to fix it? And here's the other for because I know I'm gonna get one of these guys in the fucking comments. There's a time and a place to be with your woman. Okay, I'm talking about those guys that send text messages all the time. They constantly, want to know what the girl's doing, asking for her location like a creep, constantly posting on social media because he has nothing else to do in his life. Basically, he's revealing that he is a boring, bit of a loser kind of guy. Okay, and I don't mean that to offend anybody because you can work on yourself and you can become what you want to become. The point is, you can't be focused on what she's doing, and that's what a lot of you guys are doing. How to fix this? Stop focusing on chicks all the time. The answer for attraction stuff and relationships issues is always almost too simple for you guys to understand because men especially, we're looking for some intricate thing that we've been doing wrong. And really it's just it's reducing stupid behavior instead of doing something crazy. Okay. So just reduce the stupid behavior. If you're going to be hanging out with a girl all the time, right? Say it's your girlfriend. You guys have been dating for a few months or whatever. Invite her on a date to see you. Hang out with her, okay? But when you guys are together, show her you care about her. There's nothing wrong with that. Some of these fucking red pill idiots will be like, oh, you gotta act like a fucking Terminator robot all the time. No, you're a human. She's a human. People are trying to pretend to be something they're not. When she's around you, it's okay to show her that you care about her, okay? It's okay to be a gentleman. It is okay to buy things. It's just, you have to understand where the value exchange is happening. A simp is when a guy starts doing something for a girl and he's getting absolutely nothing for her, aka OnlyFans people. If you are signed up to an OnlyFans, watching some fucking, she's opening that shit up and looking at you and she's disgusted by you. If you're one of those guys, stop it right now. Again, see what I'm saying? Stop doing certain behaviors and focus on what really does work. And and here's what does work. It's very simple. You hang out. So you set dates, you guys chill, you guys do your thing, right? So say it's Monday, okay? See what she's doing on Thursday or Friday. Whatever she gives you, okay? Say, okay, great. Always have a date in the pipeline. That's my number one rule. And of course, there's gonna be times in where it's not possible, right? Like she's on vacation, you're on vacation, whatever the case may be. You can do that, but in between that time, the conversations you and that girl are having are very, very minimal. Okay. And here's how and this is good for you because you're going to weed out the needy, stupid girls that you don't want in your life anyway. Okay. This is how you differentiate good women that have a good emotional center, that are level-headed, that have a good head on their shoulders. And yes, they exist. Again, don't listen to all the red pill idiots. Okay. I'm not against them. It's just some of them, you can tell what they're doing. A lot of it is marketing and not actually the truth, or they're not even in a relationship, or they never have been. And they just jumped on YouTube and they're like, I'm just going to say all this shit. And you guys are watching them and you're like, okay, like, and again, a lot of their information is great, but you can tell a lot of them haven't even been in a relationship. Okay. So they've gone from this end of the spectrum where they're goofy and blue pilled to this end of the spectrum where they're so fucking red pilled that they're like, all women are like this, and all of them. There are good women in this world. There are bad women in this world. Just like there are good men in this world that want to do the right thing, and there are bad men in this world that want to do the wrong thing. It's the same fucking shit. Okay? You just have to understand how women operate. When you stop focusing on them all the time, and you start focusing on your own goals, I don't care what it is. My goal when I started figuring all this shit out was to get to $10,000 a month. Just 10K. It's a lot easier than you guys might think. Okay. I don't care what it is. Start going to the gym. Just focus on one particular thing and do that until you reach that goal. Most people have so many distractions. My phone's actually not even near me. See, I set up my shit the right way because I can't get distracted. I had to go over there to turn off my alarm. Most people are too distracted to do anything for more than a day. And some of the most rewarding and hardest shit in life, stuff that's grueling and you do every single day, building a blog /business /YouTube channel like I did, right? Starting my other blogs, focusing on that stuff. Anything that takes a whole lot of time, energy, effort, right? But it gives you massive reward is what you want to be focused on. You want to be focused on building something big and cool. So if you want help with that, you can do coaching with me and we can dive into what you can start doing. But other than that, I'm also running a sort of a bit of a mastermind now. I'm going to have a page on my website about that. And basically it'll be about, it'll be a yearly thing. So you pay every year. It's going to be a high amount and we're going to work on getting you the results that you want in life. So that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video, and take everything here. It is so simple. Once you stop doing shitty, stupid behavior, you can go, oh, because it's not working anyway, like chasing and pursuing, right? Okay. So now I'm going to do this. Okay. And that's just about just staying focused on the right things that actually move the needle in your life. Yeah. You want a woman to chase you and go after you and try to set dates with you. Be a guy that stands out. Right? She's always going to want your attention if you're not always giving it to her. It's just how human beings work. Girls will call this mind games, right? Feminine energy is all about wanting to bond and connect. And if she always knows what you're doing and she's always, and you're always available, she's going to get bored of you. Women get bored of men all the time. And it's because that guy is too predictable, too easy, not enough of a challenge. And I'm not telling you to be a dickhead. All I'm telling you to do is work on yourself. Give yourselves some space and time for the relationship to breathe. If you're not in a relationship, when you start dating a girl, don't give her everything on a silver platter. Make her work for it. She's going to make you work for it if she's a good woman. Okay?